In the middle of chaos, our protagonist desperately tears at electric cables. One thought loops in his head: if I get caught, it's over. Two men grab him from behind. No time, no hesitation. He forces the cables together at the last second. If they catch me, it's all over. Lightning explodes through all three of them. He makes his choice without regret. I'd rather die than be caught. And even as the electricity tears through him, he holds on to one final certainty. Inside his chest beats the heart of resurrection. His body is ruined, bones exposed, an arm gone, stomach torn open. He should be dead, but his mind refuses to accept it. I will not die. In this world, there are special hearts, rare mutations that grant transcendental abilities. Those who possess them are called heart mutants. People call it a blessing from God. People envy them. They have no idea. He stares into a trash can. A blessing? Don't make me laugh. This heart is why he's hunted, why he's starving, why he's living like this. Right now, transcendence means nothing. He just needs food. His hunger is so intense, it's making him dizzy. He finds discarded bread and devours it, almost laughing in relief. It doesn't even smell bad. A stray dog appears beside him. He pauses and offers the remaining bread. What is it? Hungry too? The dog eats. Good boy. For a brief second, it almost feels peaceful. Voices. He stiffens. Did the lab send people? But no. Just neighborhood thugs harassing a high school girl. They corner her, mocking her hesitation. She clutches something in her hand. Dog food. She came to feed strays. Without thinking too much, he steps forward. Excuse me, why don't you stop? The thugs sneer. A hobo? That's what they think. One thug grabs his shoulder. The cloth covering his head slips. A skeletal face stares back at them. Silence. Then screaming. Calmly holding a long bone like a weapon, he sighs. I'm not a hobo. Stop making a scene and get lost. The thugs run, shrieking about ghosts. The girl collapses, thanking him until he steps closer. She screams in terror, backing away. Instead of chasing her, he simply kneels down and starts eating the scattered dog food. She stares, horrified. That's dog food. He looks up mid-bite. Ah, sorry, I scared you, didn't I? Do you mind if I eat some of this? Her shock shifts back to fear. It can talk. She runs. He watches her go. I knew it. She ran away. It's fine. At least now he can eat in peace. Meanwhile, the girl hides in a corner, shaking. Was that even human? Is it possible to be alive in that condition? Then, a realization hits her. Could he be a heart mutant? She's heard they possess all kinds of abilities. And he saved her. Guilt creeps in. Maybe he wasn't a monster after all. Just when he thinks she's gone for good, the girl walks back, hesitant, careful. She holds out a sandwich from Subway. If you're hungry, would you like this? Gio freezes, pointing at himself like he misheard. For me? She apologizes for running away because of his appearance. He panics, insisting he doesn't mind at all, thanking her over and over. As he holds the sandwich, something inside him trembles. This is the first time someone has given me food while I look like this. He takes a bite, and his world changes. Fresh bread, crisp vegetables, real meat, flavor exploding across senses he forgot he had. This is heavenly. For a boy who survived on trash and dog food, this isn't just a sandwich, it's proof that life can taste good. She pets the stray dog while he watches in awe. This girl is an angel. She awkwardly tries to figure out what to call him. Mr. Skeleton? Mr. Bone Man? He introduces himself properly. Kim Ji-o. She smiles. Song. Hi Ji. When she asks why he's hiding out here, he answers simply. A lab is chasing him. They capture heart mutants like him and drag them back, and he's one of their specimens. Hyeji's face pales as he explains. 10 years of experiments. Poison fed to him to test drugs. Organs harvested again and again to check transplant compatibility. Because of the heart of resurrection, he regenerates no matter what they do. That's why he looks like this. Not cursed, not undead, just overused. Hyeji shouts, "For now, come with me." She grabs his hand and pulls him along. Time slows. A girl is holding my hand, even looking like this. His thoughts short-circuit from happiness before reality interrupts. His hand pops clean off. She screams. He calmly reassures her it happens sometimes. If he lines it up properly, it'll reattach. And somehow, she doesn't run. Instead, she takes him shopping. New clothes, a wig, something that lets him blend in. They're cheap, she says shyly, but they should help. To Gio, they're priceless. The snug fabric feels like skin. The warmth feels real. For the first time in years, he doesn't feel exposed. These are the best clothes ever, he insists, and he means it. But she's not done yet. His face is still visible. No ears for a mask? Fine, she'll use makeup. The result is questionable. It's her first time doing makeup on a skull after all. He doesn't care. He loves it. Now those dangerous people won't recognize him, she says confidently. Then she checks her phone. Panic. She's late for her academy. She waves goodbye in a rush. As she runs off, she shouts one last thing. Take care of the puppies for me. Geo watches her disappear. Songhai-ji. She asked him to take care of the puppies. Does that mean she's coming back tomorrow? In the lab, he was just a test subject. On the streets, people ran from him. She's the first person who treated him like a human being. He kneels beside the dog, gently petting it. It's all thanks to you, he murmurs. If he hadn't stayed, he wouldn't have met Haiji. He gives the dog a name, Gamja. He talks about the sandwich, about the clothes, about her kindness. She must be a real angel. For the first time in a long time, Geo feels something fragile and dangerous. Hope. If he stays here, he'll see her again tomorrow. Geo stares at his reflection in the water. The wig, the clothes, the almost human silhouette staring back at him. What am I thinking? He's being hunted. A living experiment. A walking target. If he stays near Songhai-ji, won't that put her in danger too? After everything she did for him, the warmth he felt earlier starts to feel selfish. With one heavy thought, I need to go where I belong, he leaves the dogs behind. Trash surrounds him as he jolts awake, instinctively grabbing at something. A mouse. He must have collapsed from wandering aimlessly. He can't afford to sleep just anywhere, not when he's being chased. His stomach growls. Thankfully, he brought some dog food with him. He forces a laugh and starts eating. If he imagines hard enough, maybe it'll taste like Subway again. For a split second, he almost convinces himself it does. Suddenly, a familiar dog lunges in and devours the food straight from his hand. My Subway, he yells dramatically. Gamja, you can't eat that. He freezes. Gamja, how did the dog find him? And if Gamja is here, Mr. Jai-O. Songhai-ji's voice cuts through the air. For once, Jai-O is grateful his face is nothing but bone. Because if he had skin, she would have seen exactly how happy he was. She storms toward him, breathless and upset. How could you leave without saying goodbye? I almost couldn't find you. The dogs gather around, eating noisily, while Songhai-ji scolds him in the background. She's been looking for him all day, wandering everywhere. The dogs remembered his scent. That's how they finally tracked him down. Geo lowers his head. I'm sorry. He admits the truth. He thought if he stayed with her, he'd eventually become a burden, a danger. She doesn't hesitate. Still, I'm so glad I found you. One of the dogs happily licks his skull, tail wagging like it never doubted him for a second. See, even this little one was worried about you. Then, like it's the most natural thing in the world, let's eat first. Haiji lectures him gently. He barely ate yesterday, just one sandwich. She pulls out convenience store food like it's a treasure chest. Then she pours milk over cookies. Try this. Geo recoils in shock. Cookies and milk. Together, he stares at the soggy cookie sinking in the cup like it's a scientific anomaly. Yesterday's food was delicious, sure, but this? He takes a bite and freezes. Tears stream down his bare skull. This taste, it hits him straight in the soul. It feels like my brain is melting. He cries dramatically. Haiji, you have to try this. She laughs and pushes a cola toward him instead. He's still emotionally combusting over dairy, and then he notices it. His arm bone, it's regenerating. Haiji leans in, amazed. It really is growing back. She assumes it'll take days. Geo casually drops the bomb. Years. She short circuits. Years? He explains that's if he uses the eating food method. She blinks. Method? He pauses. There are other methods, like absorbing massive amounts of blood. He decides absolutely not to say that out loud. Instead, he brushes it off. It's something only possible in the laboratory. Back there, they restored him whenever they needed to experiment again. That's why they're still chasing him. Because he's not a person to them. He's property. Heiji slowly pieces it together. The reason you left without saying goodbye was because of me, wasn't it? He nods. If you get involved with me, you'll be in danger too. So, you don't need to be nice to me anymore. She doesn't cry. She doesn't hesitate. Let's go to the police station. He shuts it down immediately. The last time that happened, he was treated like a monster, almost shot. But Heiji straightens. My older sister is a police officer. Then she drops the second bomb, and she's a heart variant, just like you. Geo stares at her. A heart variant in the police? Trust me, just this once. My sister is really kind. The words feel fragile, dangerous. The scene softens as she kneels to pet the dogs. Geo gently pets Gamja. I'm receiving help from you again, he murmurs. Thank you. He's not used to saying that. He's not used to meaning it. This time, Geo says quietly, I won't run away like a coward. He promises Gamja he'll come back. For the first time in 3 years. 3 years of running, hiding, surviving. Someone reached out to him first. Someone chose him. He doesn't know what this strange warmth is, but he wants to believe in it. Can I live without running away now? A car suddenly bursts into the frame, speeding straight toward him. Hope doesn't even get 5 minutes of peace. The car comes out of nowhere. No warning, no hesitation. It slams into Gio and sends him flying across the road like he weighs nothing. Before Haiji can even scream, someone clamps a hand over her mouth from behind. Catch that bastard, quickly, before people show up. Men swarm the scene. 2 of them grab Gio's broken body. Their leader steps forward, staring down at him with disgust. Finally found you, you skeleton bastard. Take him, the leader orders, and pay him back for everything he's done. Cars peel out onto the road. Gio is tied to one of them with a rope. Then they drive. His body scrapes against asphalt. Bones grind. What little flesh he has tears apart. His fingers claw at the road, trying to grab anything, only shredding themselves worse from the friction. He screams, but the car doesn't slow. Time seems to freeze inside his mind. Because of me. Haiji was dragged away too. With this trash ability, he can't protect anyone. He can't even protect himself. Someone, please. Suddenly, barking. The shelter dogs charge into the road. 2 of them leap at the rope, teeth sinking in, pulling, tearing. It snaps. The car jerks to a halt. The thugs spill out, furious. They stare at the dogs like they're pests. Have these mutts gone crazy? Gio lies broken on the ground and watches. The dogs throw themselves at the men. They're kicked, struck, beaten. Still, they fight. Get up, he begs himself. They're fighting in my place. He has to do something. His mind latches onto one word: blood. I'll absorb the blood spilled by those thugs. It's not much, but maybe it'll be enough. Enough to regenerate a little. Enough to move. Please, just let me reach it. His body drags forward inch by inch. Then, he sees Gamja, lying still. The world pulls back. Bodies of dogs scattered across the ground. He remembers 10 years. 10 years trapped in the laboratory. Every morning, injections, organs removed, blood drained, torture repeated like a schedule. He couldn't even die if he wanted to. He planned an escape. By some miracle, he succeeded. He thought freedom would mean happiness. But outside, people despised him, feared him, called him a monster. Everyone did, except the dogs. And Haiji, they treated him like a human being. Something inside him breaks. Or maybe it finally snaps into place. Blood begins to move, not drip, not a pool, move. It surges across the ground, spiraling toward him like it's alive. A storm of red, it floods into him. The storm settles. Gio stands, bone reforms, flesh spreads, skin seals over muscle, an arm, a leg, a face, his body fully restored. He stares at his hand in disbelief. My body, it has fully returned, just like when he was young, when blood used to circulate wildly through him. Then he notices something else. The blood trails weren't only from the thugs, they were from the dogs. No way, he looks up. The men stare at him, horrified. What the hell is with that guy? His body has completely regenerated? One of the thugs panics and rushes him from behind, metal pipe raised high. What do you mean? What should we do? Just catch him again. He never finishes the sentence. Gio moves first. No hesitation. No wasted motion. His bare fist connects with the man's face. The impact explodes through the air, sending the thug flying straight into a car with a sickening crash. Gio kneels beside one of the fallen dogs, pulling the limp body into his arms. Careful. Gentle. The complete opposite of what he just did. Then he speaks. Calm, cold. If you want to know the most painful way to die, I know it. His eyes lift slowly to meet theirs. Only the one who answers first will be spared. The air tightens. His gaze sharpens into something terrifyingly clear. Haiji, a beat. Where did you take her?